What's up, guys? This is Void of Dust Gaming, your channel for fresh Arena of Valor content. And talking about fresh, I just realized that it is more than a year ago that I have talked about TEL ANNAS in English. There has been a new video in January this year when I checked out my settings and my micro, and everything was not set up like this, but a little bit different with some kind of squares and stuff around it and some frames. But in this case we I think we improved the setup. So in this case I wanted to talk about her briefly. It's not something super detailed, and the game is actually quite short, but I thought the weather is nice outside, hopefully at your place as well. But we had more than 20 degrees today here in Germany, in the Münsterland, where I consider to live. And therefore I just thought, okay, maybe we want to have some snacky stuff for the evening and nothing too detailed and too long. So we're not gonna hit the 20-minute mark this time, and I still hope you kind of like the video. What I want to do is go briefly through my layout here. So we start off with the armory. We've got everything set up as your usual AD carry in this particular scenario. We've got the war boots for more attack speed. We've got the Clav Sancti for the increase in the critical chance department. We've got Slick Stings. We've got the Bow of Slaughter. We got the Muramasa if there is any enemy who has some armor. We've got a Lumbur in this match, so this is definitely something that you want to have. And we've got Blade of Eternity for the revive effect. Arcana-wise, I'm going with something that you guys might know. It's my Crit Assassin build. We are going with normal attacks plus 9%, 16% and 9, not percent. Normal attack plus 9. That's the lowest improvement that we've got in this build. We've got critical chance improved by 16%. Armor pierce goes up by 64 points. Movement speed is increased, and attack speed as well. That comes from 10 times atrocity. That comes from 10 times Guerrilla, and that comes from 10 times Skewer. So this is the Arcana section. And enchantment-wise, I tried something new here. Usually you would go with the League of the Humans and the Endless Cycle in the first tree, and then you're going with something such as Lokheim, or you want to start with, for example, the Veda things to improve your critical chance even further. In this build, and that's basically the change that came in with this game, is that I'm going with Lokheim. Therefore, we've got the Raging Inferno, we've got the Deadly Claw, and we have Curse of Death. So we do get a stack upon the enemy, which is actually quite nice because we've got a lot of firing power. And then in the second department, we've got Enhanced Restore and we've got Gunslinger. So if you dig this kind of content and you want to see more about it, leave a subscription. I'm always happy when new subscribers enter my channel, and of course likes and comments are always appreciated as well. So if you had a nice day, just tell me something about it in the comment section below this video. So without further ado, I would say let's get started with today's gameplay. Welcome to Arena of Valor, and as you can see, I have chosen the Love Swan layout, as this is Mother's Day, and for the love of all mothers out there, well, it's basically Valentine's based, but in this case, I don't know. I just felt like using this skin. I don't have any of the cool ones, so I'm going with that. To spoil some of the game, what is going to cause a lot of problems and trouble is that RoV is gonna camp the solo lane for quite a long time. I kind of went asleep here in this scene, and I didn't think that Lumbo would go straight in for the brush, but he did, and unfortunately that made me lose a lot of health, but we had the chance to still take it. So there's a fight going on at the top lane, and as I said, RoV is going straight on top lane again. I saw Lumbo coming, but of course, as I have only me as a person to spot things, things are going to be a little bit more difficult because I don't have as much vision as Valheim and Lumbo will have during the game. And yeah, it was a little bit sub good. So now we have the first chance to actually deal damage to them. And Bright makes an entrance and goes in for the kill. But unfortunately, even with me flickering around, we are not able to score anything valuable here. And I need to be super careful because right now I am basically 2 or 3 shot for the Valheim. So I decided to stop my efforts in their tracks and return back to my lane to get back into the farming game because I already missed some farming. The only thing that's good about me being solo on a lane against Lumbur and Valheim is basically that we've got RoV freed up for something else to do. But that means I'm a little bit more passive because I'm going to fight under tower a lot. Because obviously the combination of the crowd control coming from Lumbur, he's got three abilities dealing crowd control stuff. So he's got the ground slammer, he's got the ground rammer, and then he's got the ground rammer slammer. That's basically the indication. That's really powerful. And of course, I don't have anything that I can do against so much brute force. They've got the crowd control from Valheim being smashed in as well. So they've got basically 5 different sources of crowd control if you are counting Valheim's passive in the whole process as well. So what my team does, they use the opportunity because I'm basically freezing the lane. But now we have already seen that Lumbur takes the situation and goes for the roaming. And of course, that's something that he should do. Like, that's obviously what he is supposed to do. Now, I thought that Liliana would have been a little bit faster. Unfortunately, she didn't. And with the speed buff coming from Valheim, it was not only a... Yeah, it kind of was a miscommunication, misplanning. But I don't really know what to do against it. As I'm recording the whole game right now, I see that I do have technical problems. There has been a what was it? Is it called? It's kind of like a frame rate drop or something. But guys, I have a solution for this. I ordered a new laptop. As I'm getting a bonus from my work, I just thought, okay, let's check when my old laptop was invented or was bought, and it was 4 years ago. And I think a laptop, especially a gaming one that you use on a daily basis for different games, for streaming, for recording, and sorts of things like that, that laptop can be replaced after 4 years. So I went in with an Acer Nitro. That's the laptop I have chosen, with a 3070 graphics. Oh my god, my micromanagement is so bad. How can I even think that I have a chance against him? Like, he's a dueling monster, and he scored his 2nd kill. Well played, Valheim. I didn't stand a single chance against you. But I wanted to talk about my laptop anyways, because I think it's actually more fun to just watch the game, as nothing particular happened so far, which would have kind of like completely blown you off your screen if you're watching it mobile, drop your smartphone or something like that. So I guess this is kind of like, yeah, I've taken a Acer Nitro, and it's got a really strong main board and processor. Is that the right form even? I don't even know. So this is really good, and I am looking forward to it. It's going to be shipped at the end of the month. And I'm really happy about it. It means that I'm going to increase the power level of my whole layout by dimensions. It's basically, I think it's 10 times faster than the stuff that I'm using right now. And I'm having an MSI gaming notebook, which is actually quite nice, or it was really good when I bought it. But I think it's time to get something new and get to a new laptop and a new layout. And then there will be a new smartphone in August when my contract is going to be ended with the service provider that I'm using at the moment. So that means that I'm going to upgrade my Samsung Note 10 to a Samsung S1 Ultra, S21 Ultra, and I'm having all the nice new gadgets that are going to be so much fun Oh my goodness, I kinda messed it up, and then I didn't, and then I messed it up again. Like, the flicker was actually not that bad, but then they followed up, and as I said, they've got so much crowd control, you can't even do anything against it. So the only thing that I wanted to do was basically play a little bit along with the other guys, and it didn't work out the way I wanted it to. But if you take RoV didn't die once, Omen died twice, got 6 kills, Bright got 4 kills. We are having a 12-6 slaughterfest, and everything is going to be good, I guess. Talking about KDA ratios, that's the kill, death, assist ratio. There's one game that I played yesterday with 2 guys from my friends list, and I have to say, it was horrible. It was really horrible. I don't know what happened yesterday. Like, when I opened my notebook and I wanted to play some nice World of Tanks rounds, I started to play, and it actually went horrible. I played, I think, 8 rounds or 9 rounds, and I lost 90% of that. I usually have a 64% win ratio, so that was not even average at all. And then I started to play with them, and we got completely stumped during the first round. And then we got completely stumped during the second round, and we somehow managed to pull off the win. And that's definitely something that I need to show you guys, because it was hilarious. Like, it was horrible and hilarious at the same time. I think during the game there was one time where we were having a result that was, I think, 118. So we had 1 kill, the enemy team had 18 kills, and still everything turned out in the end to in a very good way. So I don't know, like, that was just crazy. And that was pure craziness. And I still don't know how we pulled it off. So now we've got the triple kill for Bright. I somehow turned around my result from a 1-2 to a 3-3-3. I think that's alright. And now we finish the game with easy peasy lemon squeezy gameplay. So 8 minutes recorded, 9 minutes right now. And I think that's quick and dirty, so you've got something to watch tonight. Because it's going to be uploaded around 20, I guess 8 o'clock or something like that should be the right time for this. And I hope you can bear with the kind of lagging things. I just hope it's not too bad. She didn't get a thumbs up because she actually betrayed me and went to a lane with Omen, which may have won us the game, but I still don't know. So yeah, the results are speaking for themselves. That wasn't my best day, but as I said, it was kind of strange the last day. So that's my game. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoy my content, and I wish you a pleasant Sunday. Enjoy the rest of the evening, and bye.